Is paying $2 million just to buy an empty patch of dirt an absurd financial decision? To most people, yes. But to a mobile home park owner, it's the perfect blueprint for automated wealth. In this episode of Drafted Assets, we explore the hidden economics of boring businesses and the ultimate real estate glitch. If you look at the traditional real estate market, it is basically a trap. You buy a single-family home or an apartment building, and suddenly you are a full-time babysitter. You are responsible for leaky pipes, broken water heaters, damaged roofs, and midnight phone calls. The maintenance costs eat directly into your profit margins, and your passive income becomes a very active headache. But what if you could eliminate the building entirely? What if you could strip away the walls, the roof, and the plumbing, and just rent out the ground beneath it? Welcome to the economics of mobile home parks. The business model here is completely flipped. In a normal rental business, the landlord owns the structure. In a mobile home park, the tenant owns the structure. You, the investor, just own the concrete pad and the grass underneath it. If the roof leaks, it's not your problem. If the heater breaks, not your problem. You have virtually zero maintenance costs. You are simply leasing a small patch of dirt for $300 to $800 a month. Multiply that by 100 lots, and you have a heavily automated cash machine. It is the ultimate zero-maintenance asset. But the true genius of this business lies in something called the invisible moat. The biggest threat to any profitable business is new competition. If you build a highly successful self-storage facility, someone can buy the land next door and build a bigger, modern one. But mobile home parks have a legally enforced shield. Local governments, city councils, and zoning boards absolutely hate them. They almost never issue permits for new parks to be built. This means the supply of mobile home parks in the United States is artificially capped. If you own a park in a growing city, you have a legal monopoly. No one can build a competing business across the street to steal your tenants. However, the profit margins on renting out empty dirt hide a much darker reality. They call them mobile homes, but they are anything but mobile. Once a manufactured home is placed on a lot, taking it apart, loading it onto a wide-load truck, and moving it to a new park costs upwards of $5,000 to $10,000. The vast majority of tenants living in these parks simply cannot afford that massive expense. This creates a captive audience. As the owner of the dirt, you have the ultimate leverage. You can raise the lot rent year after year, and your tenants have almost no choice but to pay. They are financially trapped on your land. It's ruthless, it's boring, and it prints cash. Would you invest in this? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more blueprints on automated wealth.